Hello, hello. How is everyone? Hopefully, we can hear me. Okay. So today I thought we could just chat for a little bit, and then I also wanted to go over some tips on how to make friends with other females. So, hello, hello. I hope you are having a good day. My day's pretty good. I was watching a little bit of House of Dragons, which I'm actually enjoying. So I'm glad I gave it a chance. I didn't want to give it a chance because I loved Game of Thrones and I didn't want to be disappointed, but I'm enjoying it. So yay for that. So, yeah. Just wait for a couple of people to get here, say hi, see how we're doing. I went to axe throwing on Friday with some friends, and that was super fun. I really enjoyed it. I actually did okay, kind of decent at it. Not amazing, but I think if I did it a few more times, every time I'd get better, just like with anything, with anyone. But I actually did a pretty good job. So it was lots of fun. And I think it's fun with a group. And they give you like little games you can play, like tic-tac-toe, or you could play like around the world, or like 21, the first one to 21, or you could pick your own number, stuff like that. So it was really fun. I enjoyed it. Hello, hello. How are you, Regina? I am doing good. Let me respond back. Let's see. Okay. Some people just like to be difficult. Anywho, how are you? What are we doing? What are we up to? Any questions for me? Any wins you want to share? Anything exciting happening for you on your end? Okay, so while we wait for people, I'm just going to go over, because I know this is one thing we kind of talk about, is how to make friends, or everyone wants to, make sure that they have some female friends in their life. And especially as a trans woman or someone who is a cross-dresser, you want to make sure that you're connecting with other women, cis women, biological women, however you categorize them, or other trans women yourself, just women in general. So here are some of the things that I think can be really helpful when making friendships with other women. So first of all, kind of just know who you are and allow yourself to be who you are. So I always hear like, be authentic, da da da. But I think some of those examples can be like, if you're goofy and silly, be goofy and silly when you're meeting other people. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you don't have to come out hard, really intensely, but be your real self. Like, and it could be simple things. Like, let's say, okay, for an example, whatever kind of music you like. So let's say you love Garth Brooks, okay? But you're hanging out with people and they're like, ooh, I hate Garth Brooks. Well, still own that you like Garth Brooks and just be like, oh, interesting. What do you like about him? Whatever, and hear their reasons and be like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, I love Garth Brooks. I really like this song, da 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 da, or this is why I love him, or blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Don't be like, oh, I hate Garth Brooks too, blah, even though he's like your favorite person and you go to every concert and you're like, you would cry if you met him in person. You know what I mean? So own who you are, be authentic to who you are. Don't change who you are to try to fit in, because let's face it, my sweet, sweet friends, you've already spent your entire life trying to fit in and hiding who you are and all of these things. So now is your opportunity to just own yourself, own your gorgeous self, be who you are, and get to know people and just trust that the right people will embrace you and love you and be your friend and be all excited about you. Okay. So be yourself because that lays a strong foundation for an awesome friendship. Any questions about that? Hmm? 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 Also, like, if you like to wear bright colors, wear bright colors. If you don't, if you're more of a tomboy, be a tomboy. If you are loud and proud, be loud and proud. You know what I mean? Because you'll always find your friends if you're your real self. And of course, some people then are going to be like, I don't really vibe with them. I don't want to be their friend. And that's okay too. You're not meant to be friends with every single person that ever existed. You know what I mean? So I think that's good to keep in mind. Another thing that I think is important when you're wanting to make some friends is to put yourself out there. So this is the same rule for like if you're wanting to date or if you're just trying to make friends, is like go follow your curiosity or something you've always wanted to do. If you've always wanted to write a book and you've always wanted to take a writing class, go do it. Go take a writing class and meet other people in there who also want to write. And maybe you'll make friends, maybe you won't, but you don't know if you don't go. So go make some friends. Like for me, I joined a yoga studio like a year and a half ago. And it was really fun at first, like talking with people, getting to know friends. And I thought I was building friendships with people. It turned out that they weren't real friendships. They were based on if everything I did they agreed upon or something. They weren't real friendships. I thought they were. And so even though I had spent time with these other women, the friendships didn't last, but that's okay because I had some memories with them. Um, I got to know them a little bit more, all this stuff. And I got good things like socializing and all that kind of stuff. And I still go to the yoga studio because I absolutely love the yoga studio. Even if I'm not really friends with these women anymore, like I'll still be friendly and have conversation with them. But I know that they're not genuine friends of mine. They're more acquaintances. Do you know what I'm saying? So, hello, Strawberry Bubblegum. How are you? How's your day? What's going on? So, follow your curiosity. Go join the things that you want to do. Do it by yourself. Invite someone to go with you. Sometimes you have to go by yourself and it's not as scary as you think it is. And remember, if it starts to feel uncomfortable, just leave. And you can join groups online or offline because I know so many of you even are in my Patreon and we're on Discord and we get to know each other in Discord, or you come to some of my groups, which I really hope more of you will someday join the support group or the girl chat group or anything like that, because there's a couple people that come and I just know that they're craving for more people to show up. And so I hope someday that will be a reality. But until then, just fingers crossed. And because I don't record the sessions for anybody to watch later because I'm trying to honor confidentiality and privacy. So even though we do meet over video for the Zoom calls, I don't record them so that, you just have to come in order to connect. If you miss it, you miss it kind of thing. But, oh, you have tinnitus, has been bothering you the whole day. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, sometimes my ears will ring too, but it only lasts for like a few minutes, never the whole day. Okay, any questions? Anything you would add to what I'm saying so far? Um, So what's been going on in my world? Hello, Audrey. The Zoom calls are great. Please come and join us. Yes, I know, right, Audrey? They are great. I just feel like sometimes you're probably wanting more people than just me coming. Even though there's more people who could come to that group, just they don't come. So I don't know. What else has been going on? Been trying to get out hiking. It's really, really hot though, but I have like this really cool. So I live in Arizona and I'm pretty sure they have it in other states, not just Arizona, but it's like this little activities thing. And like you can, so I have one here. It's like my little, it helps me think of things to do. So it's like an adventure key and it'll give you like all the little, like if it's indoor, outdoor, what time of the year it is, the price, the time, the duration, the activity, like the active level, relaxed or meal. And then you like pull out a little thing and you like scratch it off and then it gives you a little thing to scan. And so this is like one of the, like a little trail I want to go on. I want to go hiking for this, but I think it might be a little bit too steep for my son to go because it says it's steep, but he might be able to do it. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like I want to take him, but I don't know. Like if, see, because look how pretty that looks, right? Doesn't that look so pretty? So I want to go hiking there. But I don't know if it's really kid friendly or not. Because it does say it offers stunning views, but I don't know if it would be too steep for him. So I don't know. Anyway, but it's a really cool thing. So then you just like, and it has like all of these in there. There's so many of them. Actually, one of the girls from yoga who I used to spend a lot of time with, who our friendship didn't last, is who gave me this. And so I absolutely love it. Really fun. Okay, let's see what else has been going on. I've been trying to decide if I should look for a full-time job somewhere. And that's kind of overwhelming looking for, because I let go of my license for my therapy license and stuff. So I have my hypnosis license, but our certification, but I don't know if anyone. Anyway, so looking for a full-time job is like really overwhelming. Not fun at all. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on with MOA. Let's see. Kind of already talked about that. Oh yeah, you can volunteer places if you want to. Again, basically you just have to put yourself out there. Do things you want to do, join events, join clubs, go do events. Like I go to concerts by myself. I'll go do lots of things by myself and I always meet somebody. Like I've never gone to a concert. Oh, actually, when I did go to the Garth Brooks concert, I didn't make any friends there. But it was still comfortable. But usually if I go to a concert by myself, I'll at least talk with somebody who's next to me. And sometimes we actually become friends and we'll exchange numbers and stuff. Ooh, consider working with seniors with relaxation and hypnosis. Interesting. Like maybe I could. Yeah, but see, the thing is, it's like, I guess I could make that as a branch off of my business, right? Where I just like charge like a certain amount of money and do like a group hypnosis or something. I don't know. I'd have to play with that. I just need to somehow bring in some money into my world so I could pay for things and live. So, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Also, so let's see. Oh, really? He teaches art classes. Does he get paid to teach those art classes or is he just volunteering to do it? School people in your class were under the impression that you were gay, which was incorrect, but I guess. Okay, you guess. So you honestly would have loved to tell them all the truth at 16. You did. Aw. Oh, yes, paid as well. Interesting. I might look into that, Irina. Thank you. Let's see, senior. And maybe I just have to call it like meditation. I'll do meditation or hypnosis. Or I should just like start doing events at yoga studios. See if that helps. I should do something like that. That's actually a good idea. Start putting myself out there. Because what's the worst they're going to tell me is no, right? Or no one signs up. So yeah, I got to try that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so when you do meet someone, be a good listener, right? Sometimes when we are talking with people that we find interesting, we're not really acknowledging what they're saying or asking any follow-up questions. And so be somebody who can have a great conversation so that when someone leaves, they're like, oh my gosh, I want to talk to that person more. Like I felt listened to. I got to hear some of their stories. I got to hear mine. But mostly people want to feel listened to. You know what I mean? Like you listen to them, you're interested in them, you're curious about them. So when you meet someone that you want to be friends with, make sure to be curious. Ask them questions about themselves. Listen to what they say. And I'm sure you've all heard this so many times, right? Like sometimes we listen to respond versus listening to listen. So instead of just automatically being like, oh, I have a story to share, or oh, I have a situation that's relatable, blah, 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 ask follow-up questions. So if somebody is telling you a story, ask them one or two follow-up questions before you dive into something relatable or sharing something else about yourself. So definitely play around with that. Hello, Chloe. How are you? Yeah, being a good listener, I think, is so priceless now. People just want to be heard. They want to know that you find them interesting, that you care about what they're saying. So do that. Hello, Alyssa. How are you? If somebody is sharing something, so not only just like offering feedback and questions, like asking them follow-up questions, but like show empathy when appropriate, be supportive. Like sometimes it's so powerful to just be like, oh, that sucks. This sucks you're going through that. You don't always have to have the answer to whatever somebody's going through, but sometimes just being like, oh my gosh, can I give you a hug? Do you need a meal? Is there anything I can do for you? Do you want me to keep you in my prayers or meditations or, send you loving vibes? Stuff like that. And then after you have asked a few follow-up questions and showed empathy and support, it is okay to share a story about yourself and relate with them, to connect with them, because then you're both vulnerable, right? But it's really hard when somebody just tells you something and then without even acknowledging anything they said, you jump into talking about yourself. So always let them talk about themselves a little bit more. I try to have like a rule that I give myself where I want to be talking 40% of the time, and the person I'm with, I'm having them talk like 60% of the time. Don't always nail that, because sometimes I'll be with a friend who's like, they're not as talkative and they just keep asking me a bunch of questions. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just over here talking away. Your turn. You tell me stuff now. So, okay. Be open to new experiences. Like, let's say you do meet someone, you start having a great connection, you're talking, you're really enjoying them, and they're like, hey, we're going to go bowling on Friday. Do you want to come with us? And even though you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I've never went bowling before, or I'm not really good at bowling. Ooh, I don't know. Just be open to the invite and go. Like, you don't even have to bowl the whole time. Maybe you're just going there to socialize and hang out, So just be open to the new experiences and the opportunities that present themselves when you're getting to meet someone. And let's see what else I have here. Always practice kindness. Just be there. Yes, Chloe. Sometimes just being there and just listening is so powerful. Like sometimes we feel like we have to do more, but sometimes just listening and like really like listening and caring and not being like, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? Your Wi-Fi keeps dropping out. You think the universe wants you to clean the house. See you later. Okay, Irina, go clean your house. Enjoy cleaning house. I'm sure your house will really appreciate it. Thanks for saying hi. See you later. Eye contact. Yes, eye contact is good too. Make some eye contact. Have good posture, good confidence, smile, laugh. Be friendly, right? Like have kind of that like friendly, kind attitude. Don't be insulting other people or talking bad about other people because that's not a great way to make friends, right? So don't make friendships off of like judging and hating other people because then your friendship will always have to like be about that. And then that's not a very fun friendship, right? So also do acts of kindness for them. Like also kind of decide to like, how do you want it to go? Like, let's say you go lunch with your friends. Do you want to take turns paying? Do you want to go Dutch every time? You know, kind of have that, like, kind of think about that. So when it comes up, you kind of know what you want to do. But don't be the one who pays every single time because you don't want to have that kind of friendship either, where you're always the one paying. Let them reciprocate sometimes or do kind things for you. You can also be like, with women, I don't really know if guy friendships are like this at all, but with women, a lot of times you can buy each other like little gifts that are not for birthdays or holidays. It's like, oh, I just saw this cute little cup and I thought you might like it. So I got it for you. Or I got you these pair of earrings because they reminded me of you, you know, stuff like that. You can get your girlfriends like little gifts, or like if they're going through a hard time, you can make them a little care package. That's another way to be supportive, is like if a friend had a death in the family or something really exciting happened for them, or, you know, just anything happening in their life, you can make them a little care package and bring it to them, or you can make them cookies, or you could take them out to dinner, or you know what I mean? There's so many fun ways that I think girls get to be friends with each other that guys may not always get to have the opportunity to do, without people thinking it's weird or something. So with girls, you can definitely do those extra layers of like thoughtfulness and sweetness, and it's just appreciated in a friendship. Okay, let's see. Your last 2 years of high school, your girlfriends asked you to go and get your nails done together. Yes, yes. That's a great example. Going to getting your nails done together, whether it's a pedicure or nails or getting massages or facials or going to the spa together. There's so many fun things that you can do with women that you're building friendships with, and also be patient with how long it takes to build a friendship. I think the rule is, and I'd have to find it, but I believe it's like you have to put in 200 hours with someone before they feel like they can really trust you and feel like it's a really good friendship. So that takes a long time to build that 200 hours. Do you know what I mean? So be patient. Also, like if you go out and do something, don't be discouraged if like the first time or the first 5 times you go to a group that you don't meet anyone. You know, I went to yoga for like 2 months, probably like 5 days a week for 2 months before I did anything with anyone outside of yoga. Do you know what I mean? Where we would just talk at yoga. But then when I started going to the gym, I stopped chatting with everyone after the yoga class because I was like, oh, I have so much to fit into my day. I want to get it done in the morning. So I'd go to yoga and then run off really quick instead of chatting. Because before we would like talk for an hour outside of the yoga studio after yoga. But then that just didn't work in my schedule anymore. So I would do yoga and then I'd run off to the gym to go work out. But now I talk to people at the gym, but there's very few people I've hung out with outside of the gym. Do you know what I mean? So they're kind of like my gym friends. Like when I go to the gym, I'll see them at the gym, I'll chat with them there, but don't really hang out with them outside of that. Yeah, so definitely be patient. Yeah. Also kind of know what your boundaries are, like what's important to you with a friendship. Like for me, so even if I asked you this like right now, what are the things that you value about your friends? And whatever that is, like be aware of that. Like for me, dependability is really important. Like I need to know that if we make plans that you're going to actually follow through with them. Like it's okay if we have to cancel plans here and there or reschedule. Like if someone gets sick or something else, like I don't know, life happens, right? But if I never know if we're actually going to hang out or not because you say we're going to hang out, but then like it's more rare that we actually do anything than we don't, then like that would be a hard friendship for me. So make sure you're aware of like what's really important to you. These eyes are jewels. I don't know. Is that like a reference to something? I must be missing it. Yeah. So anyway, definitely respect their boundaries as well. Like maybe they're like, don't call after 9. So don't call after 9 unless it's an emergency and you need help. You know what I mean? So know what's important for you, communicate it, let them know what you appreciate, what you like, stuff like that. And if they do something that hurts your feelings, let them know. Like I've had to tell friends when something they've done hurt my feelings and it's really hard and I'll like cry the whole time because it's so uncomfortable. But at the same time, it's so important to be able to share what you need and what hurts you and what feels good. And if you're going to build a real friendship with somebody that's going to last, you have to be able to have those hard conversations or to tell them good things about themselves. Like, I think also when you're making friends, express what you appreciate. Tell them what you like about them, what you enjoy about them, why you enjoy their friendship, why it's important to you. All of those things will really go a long way. So, those are some of the tips that I wanted to share with you as you are making some friends with other women. And if you have any questions or any other tips yourself, put them in the comments because it is not a complete list. It's just like some of the things that I was thinking about that might be important to share. So, be kind, be generous with your compliments and your appreciation, be willing to try new things. It's not always about you and what you like. Sometimes you have to be willing to do what your friend likes. Like maybe they don't like, you love the ballet, but they're not huge on the ballet, but they'll go with you. So in return, like they might want to go to a concert that isn't your favorite, but you don't want them to go by themselves. So you go with them to that concert. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of that give and take. And then you both love this one person. So you go together and you're both super pumped and excited. And, just really be yourself, though. I think that's one of the most important things so that you can build a real friendship. And if something like you don't like and it hurts your feelings, give that friend an opportunity to correct whatever they're doing that's hurting you before you end the friendship completely. So those would be my tips. Would you add anything else? What would you add? Let me know. Tell me. I tried some mango. Do you ever go to Salad and Go? I had that for lunch today. I actually really like their salads. I've only tried one salad, but I've gone there twice and got the same salad, and it's delicious. And they had like a mango green tea, and I tried that today. And that's what this is, mango green tea. Okay, people, you need to talk to me or I'm going to assume like we're all done for the evening. Because as much as I love to hear my soothing voice as I'm editing my recordings for you all, I need some engagement on these lives. So chat me up. Hello. How are you? You're thinking, yes, Chloe. Okay, Chloe, that's good. I'm glad you're thinking. Good. And David, do you have anything you would add to making friendships? I know. I love that you put that on your comments all the time from Florida. Yay! I still need to make it to Florida sometime. It is on my list to go. I really want to go to Disney World just one time. One time to Disney World. Want to go. Remember, if you're here and you're still here, you've been here for more than a minute, and you haven't yet, hit that like button because that's a good thing to do. I think it'll help people watch the replays, or it'll come up more for replayability for people who aren't here. Also, I hit 17,000 subs. So, yay! Thank you, everyone, for subbing and sticking around and listening to my content and all of your comments and all of your love and all of your likes and all of your shares. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. My family would enjoy it. I hope so. Hello, Amber. And do you say Angelica or Angelica? I know I really want to go to Disney World. I don't know if my son would enjoy it as much as I would, but I know I would enjoy Disney World quite a bit. Oh, Ember. I think I said Amber. Ember. The first way you said it. Angelica. Okay. I have a friend that goes Angelica. So like Angelica. Very nice. Very pretty name. Let's see what else is going on. You find most women like compliments on their hair or nails. Yeah, women like to be complimented on appearance, but once somebody becomes your friend, make sure to give compliments more than just appearance. Like compliment them on their personality too. Like they're like the way they are as a mom or the way they are as a friend or the way they are as whatever profession they're in. So definitely compliment physical stuff, but also compliment personality because we all want to know we're great inside and out. Let's see. Your daughter and you just got back from Florida. Ooh, she has no interest in Disney World. Yeah, I hear you, Alyssa. I think that would be. I took Makayo to Disneyland when he was 5 for his 5th birthday. And we had so much fun in like Cars Land because he was really into cars at the time. And so that was really fun. But he didn't really have interest in anything else too much. And then I think we were back at the hotel by 7. So he missed like the parade and all of that stuff because he was just like, I'm tired, want to go to bed. And so maybe he'd be like interested in Disney World for like a couple hours and then he'd be like, I'm out. So important friendships and connections with other women. Yes. Yes, it really helps to be around other women. So here's another interesting little tidbit. And I know people have a hard time thinking of this because we can all think about the really unhealthy relationships, but I do believe there's research around this. I don't have the article or anything, so you might have to just Google the research. But so men are healthier in a relationship. So what, like with a significant other. So it doesn't even matter how healthy the relationship is. Men will just be healthier when they're in a relationship with a significant other. Okay. But women, in order to be healthier, they're not healthier with a significant other relationship. Women are healthier if they have great friendships in their life. So, Joni, you're exactly right. Friendships are so, so, so important for women. They like your health depends on it, my friends. And so, I believe the rule is you want to have 10 female friends. And it's really important to try to create and build 10 friendships in your life that feel really good. And they don't always have to be like, maybe you have a friend that you go do things with, and maybe you have a friend that you talk to, and maybe you have a friend that comes over and you eat together and watch shows together. Maybe you have a friend you go work out with. Maybe you have a friend that you just share memes with. You know what I mean? And maybe you have a couple of friends where you get really deep with, and other friends you stay a little lighter with. That's okay. Just find and create 10 friendships with other women that feed your soul in some way. It is so, so important for women to have friendships with other women. So yeah, Joni, you're really, there's so much truth to that. So definitely try to go and make more friends with some more girls. So you're doing it for your health. Just like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. friendships also keep the doctor away. So you have bunches of friends, Chloe. That's so good. I believe it. I believe you do. I believe you do. I've been working on it. I've been trying. So one of the things I do is because it can be really uncomfortable for me to make new friends, but what I've been doing is I'll just like see somebody and I'll see something that I can compliment, whether it's a tattoo or a workout they're doing or an outfit that they have on, and I'll go compliment them. And then depending on how they receive that is how much more I either decide to invest or just keep it moving. When you pass as female, you find that other women treat you differently than when you present male. It seems to me that women feel safe with me in girl mode. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because they're going to see you, they're going to perceive you differently, right? And Ember, yes, friendships are very important. You really enjoyed just being one of the girls. Yes, I know. I really want to be able to travel more and do like little pop-up meetups with my community here. I think that would be so fun if we could just get like little lunch dates here and there. So I need to plan something. You know what? Anyone here live in like Portland or Vegas? Because I think I'm going to be going, or Seattle. That'd be kind of fun because maybe I could plan a little lunch meeting. A couple of those places. That might be fun. Let me know. Let me know if you live in any of those areas, and I'll see. I'll think about. Aw, thank you, Joni. That's why we're all here with you, Stephanie. You always make me feel so soft and genuine. Big hugs. Hugs to you. And you'd love to live in the West. Where do you live? Where do you live? It's getting really hot now. What is it? It's like 103 and it's 5:44. It's been getting hot. It's been like 112, 115. Let's see. You were hugged by a lady that works at Walmart. She works there. She just hugged you out of the blue. That's cute. That's fun. Hey, if you go to Walmart, I know Mr. Beast is going to be at a bunch of Walmarts. I don't know where because I think he lives in like North Carolina or one of the Carolinas or something. But I think he has his Feastables like everywhere. So he's doing like Feastable promotions. So if you see him at a Walmart, you never know. You might be lucky enough to get some money or something or do a challenge with him or who knows what. Midwest Indiana. Okay. How are the mosquitoes there? Are they pretty bad? In Missouri. Very cool. My nephew lives in Missouri near St. Louis. He just graduated from high school. And now he's going to go to trade school. But I don't know for what yet. Yeah, you want to do a challenge with Mr. Beast? I know, me too. An easy one that I could win. Right? Or like when he does he's giving away 10 cars right now too for some reason. I think I saw on Instagram. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know how you win them. Oh yeah, see, he's like, no, in Australia. He's got like his little a bunch of kangaroos with his Feastables. I love what he does. Yeah, I think he's giving away. No, I thought he was giving away more cars. Yeah, he said to celebrate Feastables launching in Australia, I'm giving away 10 cars to people that eat Feastables. So I don't know how you win them, but he's giving away 10 cars, y'all. I would love to be able to do all that. Okay. Just east of KC. You're in California. You don't want no car. You just want to ride. Like ride in one? What do you mean? What do you mean, Chrissy? just outside New York City. We just bought a big zapper and it has a welcome sign on it. Like a zapper for mosquitoes? Wait, what do you mean? Tell me what you mean. Okay, you know it's also really funny? For some reason, I did just a funny, stupid video like a year and a half, 2 years ago on TikTok, and, like, for some reason, because you know the wife store where everyone was like, "The wife store, ooh," because wives or no, the husband store, where the women go up each store to find a husband, and then they're never satisfied, da, 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 so I did, a spoof of it and did it like the wife store where the husbands go because guys can be just as picky, and anyway, for some reason, it's getting so many views right now and like comments and stuff. And I don't even know why people get it now. So it's kind of funny because I made it a while ago and I thought it was hilarious that day when I made it. And now it's like, oh God, I totally forgot I made that. And everyone's seen it now. Kind of funny. Hmm. Okay. Yes, a bug zapper. Oh, a big zapper. Okay. Yeah, I was going to go up to Montana this summer, but I'm probably not going to go. But yeah, so many mosquitoes there. Whew, I do not miss that at all. Let's see. Okay. Anyone else watching House of Dragons? What's everyone watching? Tell me what you're watching right now. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to watch something, but then I never know what to watch. So I always just end up watching TikTok. So what is everyone watching right now? Or what are you reading? Tell me. What are you reading and watching right now? I'm also reading a book on, it's by her first, let me see her Instagram name. I think it's like your first 100,000 and she teaches women about investing. Oh, I can't find her. Maybe let me see. I think it's her. Her first, okay. So it's her first 100K and her name is Tori Dunlap. And anyway, she has a book called Financial Feminist. This is her book. And maybe I will link that really quick. Anyway, I'm reading that book right now. Because I want to learn how to invest a little bit more. You like watching General Hospital with your BFF? Is that still on, or are you watching like replays? Let's see. Copy. And this is an affiliate link, but all my Amazon links are affiliate links, y'all. Hopefully you know that. But anyway, that is the one. Let me see here. Can I pin the message? Okay, that's the book I'm reading. Okay, so we got. So Matt, you're watching TikTok and reading Twitter. I know, I'm with you. Sometimes it's more entertaining though than watching a show or starting a series. Like I really like The Voice, so I will watch that, and I like AGT, but I only have like the streaming. I don't have like the live, so I don't know if you can watch like where else you can watch AGT. So, but I like watching that and The Voice. So I watch The Voice on Peacock, and I don't know where to watch AGT live besides paying for on Hulu, which I don't want to do. So I watch the like when it's already, you know, it's still on. So is General Hospital a soap opera? For some reason, I thought it was like a Grey's Anatomy, like a sitcom or something. Finn was found passed out on the floor with a piece of glass in his head. Oh no. I don't know who Finn is, but that sounds like some drama. Hello. Yes, a soap. Okay. Wait, wasn't George Clooney on General Hospital? Didn't he start off his career on there or something? I feel like he did. That's why I thought it was like a sitcom, though. I thought it was like Grey's Anatomy, but okay. Okay. Very cool. Okay, what else are we watching? General Hospital. Anyone else watching anything? No, we all just watching General Hospital? Tell me what you're watching, y'all. Been watching people eat and talk about food on YouTube. Okay. You were heavy into the Mythical Morning on YouTube. Oh, Good Mythical Morning. I don't know that one. I'm going to write it down. Check it out. Good Mythical Morning. Okay. You like to watch people eat food? Reruns of Sex in the City. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Sex in the City. I like to watch anything new that they have. I don't really watch the reruns, but I like if they have something new come out, I'm going to watch it. Very fun. And Star Trek. You know, Voyager. I don't think I've watched very much Star Trek. I did when I was younger with my dad, but not since I haven't lived with him, which is years and years and years and years and years and years and years. So, yeah, a lot of TikTok. Who do you guys like on TikTok? I'm finding some. I was doing way too much educational stuff, but now I'm trying to switch over to more entertainment. So I'm entertained. Instead of just like personal growth stuff all the time. I don't know. I like personal growth stuff, but at the same time, I feel like I'm a little too much of that. I want some fun too. And then I have a friend that like sends me all the really cute stuff that you can do in Arizona. So I'm like creating this list of all the things I need to do. And I think I'm just going to be busy for the rest of my life doing fun things. So I'm excited about that. Oh, Voyager had the female captain. Okay. Stringers in LA and on YouTube. Okay. I don't know that one. What about Bridgerton? Has anyone watched that? And Chloe, you don't do TikTok? No TikTok for you? No TikTok, eh? No, I don't really do much Twitter. What else am I reading? I'm still reading. I haven't gotten that far in it, but I still have the 4th book of Pipers. And I think I'm reading it slow because it's the last book of the series. And it's like, I know when I'm done with that book, then I'm done with this series. And so I'm trying to make it last longer. So I'm not reading as much of it, but I need to read it because otherwise I'm never going to get the story done. So you're barely on Facebook now. I know I'm hardly on Facebook either. I really like Facebook I got to be like, oh yeah, go on Facebook. Yeah. I mostly like Instagram to make content for like reels because I like their reel making thing. And then here with y'all on YouTube. Oh, question. Do you want me to do another live with stretching? Should we do that? Should we not do that? Are we liking that? We're not liking that? Seems to be a good one to do. I like to do it. I personally enjoy it. So I might just do it because I enjoy it, y'all. And either you'll do it with me or you won't. So that might be. My mom came down to visit. Because she sold her house, bought a new house, So she was here and took her out to eat. Didn't get to see her as much as I would have liked to, but got to see her a couple of times. And that was fun. Took her out to eat, had a good time. Yeah, that's that. Other than that, just been working out. Oh, I went to Mexico with my friend. She came to visit me, and I hadn't seen her in like 2 years, and so it was amazing. We went to Mexico, had the best time, brought our boyfriends with us, and it was just amazing and so beautiful, and it was so good to see her, and I hope to see her again soon. Just need a day or two so you can move your schedule around so you can join you. Yes, a day or two, a heads up. Okay. Stretching vids are cool. You enjoy them. Okay, good. Yeah, I like those stretching vids too. I just kind of do them like on the fly though. I'm like, oh, maybe I should do a stretching video right now. I have time or I feel like I could do it. So yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, y'all. Okay, what else should we talk about? Let's see. Oh, I'm just going to plug myself again for a moment, but I do still have room for personalized or custom recordings. Actually, there's been really fun recording requests coming in lately. Like one was like a different kind of scenario where it was like a meditation, where it was like a transition from male to female, but it was like they had to in order to save their life. And then I got to do all these like cool like tips, but it was more of like a visualization versus a meditation or a hypnosis per se. And so that was really fun. So anyway, if you want a custom recording, and then somebody else requested one and they wanted like a little spicy scene in it. So make sure if you want a custom recording that you get that in. And always give me 2 weeks to get it back to you because I have I just put your order on the list and then I just go and order after I receive your payment. But if you want a custom recording, I absolutely love making them for you. So definitely keep that in mind. If you want something fun that's personalized just for you, you can always order one of those. So let me see what else we got here. Have a wonderful evening. Always a pleasure. Big hugs and kisses. Yes. Hugs and kisses to you too. And thank you. I appreciate it. And your boyfriend wants you to be his editor in his book. Well, Chloe, is that something you want to do? You can edit his book. You like reading books by Karen Bishop. She writes about transgender. Oh, really? What's a book you would recommend? I will add it to my list. All right. Oh, and you love your personal recording. Yay! That always makes me so happy. I love it when people love their personalized recordings, and I will put the link for that. So if you want to order one, you just also go to my website, beautifullychanged.com, and then you'll have a little section that says order a personalized recording, and you can do it there. But also here is the link aroonies. And they're actually quite affordable for how much time it takes to make them. So I know it can feel like, oh my gosh, because I charge $125 right now for a personalized recording. It's $125, but it's personalized for you. And I have to write it out, record it, edit it, and then send it to you. And that does take several hours. So it's not just like I get it, boom, and it's done. Like I actually put thought and work into it. So even if it feels expensive at the $125, you do get it for a lifetime. And I do put love and hours into the recording. So it's not just takes me 10 minutes and I'm done with it. So please know that. Okay, hang on. I'm not sure, but I noticed a bunch of words horribly misspelled. Oh, in his book? Well, he sounds like he needs an editor then so that his spelling can be right. So I guess you have to decide, do you want to edit and have to be the one to correct him? Or can your relationship handle that? Or does he need someone else? And what do I charge for a one-on-one coaching? It depends on what you want for the session. Usually I'll do like a 90-minute, but I'm going to actually play around with this because I feel like people want more different kind of coaching. But usually a 90-minute session is $222, and that comes with a personalized recording. But on my Patreon, I do have several different ones where, like today, we had gender coaching where it's like $15 a month, I believe. Might be 25. I think it's 25. Yeah, so it's like the FemStar tier. It's $25 a month, but you get access to me through Discord. You get access to other women in the Discord. And then you also get to have gender coaching once a month, which is a group setting. But like we did that today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we met for an hour. And if you have any questions around whatever, femininity, then we go over that. You also get to go to the transition support group, which is on a Tuesday, and that's once a month for an hour. And then you also get to be a part of the Discord and the Discord chat. And that's $25 a month. So that's actually a really, really good deal. And then you also have access to exclusive hypnosis recordings that are only available on my Patreon. I don't upload them on YouTube at all. So I did one time as a private link that you could download, but then I realized you can download the audios from the Patreon, so I don't need to add them to the YouTube in order to do that. So yeah, and then you also get access to the spicy recordings as well if you join the FemStar level. So there's a lot that you get for $25 a month. And instead of meeting one-on-one, we just meet in a group. And like I said earlier, it's never recorded. It's just come, engage, leave. I don't record it for your own privacy and confidentiality. But if you do want a one-on-one, it is $222 for 90 minutes. And it comes with a personalized recording. So yeah. Otherwise, join my Patreon. And then you have way more access to me and other women in the community. So yay. Okay, let's see. And Alyssa says, I can say it's definitely worth it. I've listened to it so many times over the last month that you've had it. Yay! I'm so glad you love your personalized recording, Alyssa, and that you keep listening to it. That's so good. And Joni, I highly recommend one of Stephanie's personal recordings. I love the one you did for me. Yay! I'm so glad you love it too, Joni. Thank you. And thank you for ordering. Like, I love making them. It feels so good and so supportive. It's very fun. And Chloe, he fired the editor after. Okay, good. And you like spicy. You do like spicy, Chloe. That's good. I like making spicy for you. So yay. That's good. Well, any other questions or comments? Any other things y'all want to talk about or share? Does anyone want to share any wins or any challenges that you've been facing? Oh, getting kind of stuck to my chair. Been drinking lots of water. You could hear the ice. Okay, you're in a dilemma regarding everything. You don't identify with anything strongly. And that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to identify with anything strongly. You're just going through your journey. And that's okay. This is also a safe place for that. Like, you don't have to fit in any category. You can just be you and just discover who you are and discover what you like and what you don't like and where your curiosity is. I would just say follow your curiosity, and then what you enjoy, continue, and what you don't enjoy, stop. You know? It's your life. You get to discover yourself, and the only way to discover yourself is to follow your curiosities. And a bit scared. That makes sense. I think everyone here can relate to that for sure. Oh, no worries about the typo, but I think you're going to need an editor, Chloe. Oh, your ex-girlfriend. Oh, your ex-girlfriend was the editor? I'm kind of confused. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, follow your curiosity. I think that's just really important to do. And it is scary. Like everything new is scary. Every change is scary. Being yourself is scary, right? Because we're so worried about rejection. We're so worried about making the wrong decision that sometimes we don't do anything because we don't want to mess up. We don't want to make a mistake. What if we're wrong? What if we make the wrong decision? But I think if you follow your curiosity, and follow what feels good and true and right, then you can't really make a mistake. Do you know what I mean? In a sense, it's like it's the right decision for you at that moment in time with the information that you have. And so it's really important to follow your curiosity and then pay attention to how it feels and what brings you joy and what makes you sad and what feels really good and what feels really bad. And then honoring that, even if other people feel disappointed. And then it's also really defining what makes it a mistake, what makes it the wrong decision. If it doesn't work out, does that make it the wrong decision? Not necessarily. You know what I mean? Or if someone gets mad at you, does that mean it's the wrong decision? Not necessarily. So sometimes we just have to trust the path and know that the path is going to be filled with treasures and it's also going to have obstacles. But the obstacles doesn't mean that it's the wrong path because every single path in life is going to have obstacles and every single path in life will have treasures. It's just more of what is filling us up the most, what feels the most good, the most right, the most true to who we are. And then we follow that, knowing that we're going to be okay and we can handle every obstacle that pops up on our journey. So I think those are important. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much. I've been into sissy hypnosis for 10 plus years and in the closet. Yeah, and that's okay. That's okay. Like, it's scary out there, right? You told her you're not going to be her ATM machine. There you go, girl. No being an ATM machine. Got to give, you got to receive, right? It's the flow, not just the give, 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 give with someone who just takes, 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 takes. We got to give and receive, give and receive. You and the people here and my therapist only know the real me. So I'm still struggling with everything. But to be honest to myself and explore my curiosity has been life-changing. I love that, Alyssa, that you've let a few people in and we love you. And we're so happy to know you. And just keep following your curiosity. Because really, it's just giving you more and more information about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you wish you could join, but your finances are watched by your sister. Yeah, I don't know how to go around that or what else to do with that. Because I know a few people, like, right, part of your finances is helps keep your secret. And if somebody else can see your finances and it's harder to keep your secret. So I don't really know the solution to that. Yeah. But if you think of one that's a solution that works for all of us, let me know because I don't know the solution. She hasn't talked to you since. Embrace everything with love. Yes, that's a good advice. Embrace everything with love. And that doesn't mean you have to keep it around or it needs to be a part of your life forever. You can embrace things with love and still let them go. You know what I'm saying? You can embrace with love and then be like, bye, with love, wishing you peace and happiness and joy. Yes, you're out in public full time. And what helped you, Chloe, get there? How did you get over your fear to be out in public full time? Alyssa, girl, are you okay with doing that? Because that's a lot of money to just send me right now. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yes, and you're welcome for the positivity. And thank you very much. And hopefully that doesn't stress you out at all. I appreciate you. Thank you. Aw, big hugs. Big hugs. Thank you. Made me lose my train of thought, Alyssa. I was gonna say something, and then I'm like, I don't remember. I remembered what I was gonna say. I was gonna let everyone know, if you are a member, because I see so many members here, just in case you don't know yet, whenever I do upload a recording, I am uploading it so that members, almost every recording, if it makes sense, I am uploading so that the members get first access to them. And then in a couple days or a couple weeks, everyone else will have availability to them. But I wanted to give you all that extra perk just in case you were a member, a member of my channel. That way you have that little extra perk for yourself. So you get to have the access to the recordings before anybody else. So I just wanted you to know, in case you didn't know that, because it always says whenever I upload it, it says members first before public. And then it says, we'll let everyone who has the little bell know that they're available. So anyway, just in case you weren't aware of that yet, now you are. Yay! So thanks for being a member here and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. You moved out of Michigan. How's that going? Your move out of Michigan. Are you loving it? Aw, doing great work. I'm lucky I found your YouTube page when I first started this journey. And I'm so glad you're here too. That I appreciate that. So Chloe, how are you enjoying your move? How's that been for you? And I've got some little, I think that's gray hairs peeking out, y'all. Should I dye my hair like a dark brown? What do we think? Should I go dark brown, y'all? What do we do? Are we covering up gray hairs or are we not covering up gray hairs? What do we think? Because I got some like gray hairs coming in on the side. We covering those up, ladies, or do we just let them be free? What do we think? 11 months here. Yes, that's great. I love it. And I appreciate you so much. Leave it natural. I mean, this is already kind of dyed. I dyed it a few months ago, but the wrong color. Because I think you can see some roots coming through. They're a little darker here. But then gray here, right in this little section. That's where gray hairs like to come out for me. That's where my wisdom is shown, y'all. Right by the temples. Okay. Love it. All right. Well, cuties, I got to go eat a snack and hang out with my son. My son's actually here. So I can't be on here too long because eventually he'll bust in because he loves when I do the lives, because he loves to come in and be like, hey, everyone. But then he's like, I don't want to be on social media. And then I'm like, then you can't come in on the lives because then people see you and then you're on social media. So anyway, okay, cuties, I'm going to let you go. Alyssa, thank you for your generosity. Thank you everyone else for being here and for just being a little light and love in my day. I appreciate you all so much. Oh, Chloe, you said you just dyed your hair and your nails are purple and sparkling. Ooh, pretty. You know, I want to paint my nails, but then I never do because the nail chips off like instantly. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, my nails just chipped. So, thank you, Audrey. I love you. I love you all. Have an amazing night. And Carla, you're just coming. You missed the live. Much love to you all. Much love to you, Carla. And I'll do like a stretching live. Hopefully this week. I'll try to do it this week, y'all. Yeah, or maybe a cooking live. Maybe I'll cook something or I'll stretch. You know, I should do more lives. I'll do more lives. I need to do more lives because I love connecting with y'all. So anyway, have a great night. And I will talk to you all later, okay? Bye. Thanks for joining. Bye.